Coast clear?
Nobody's here but us chickens.
Look what I found.
Hey, you talk about me like I'm a stray dog or something.
You do look a little lost and scruffy around the edge. I think I'll have to adopt you.
So how was the medical convention?
Oh, it was informative and dull. Because I don't golf, you know, I had a lot of time on my hands.
Why don't you put those hands to work and go get us some takeout? I'm really starving.
Are you? I'm starving too. I'd like to feast on you.
Save some for dessert.
Okay. Like I say, I'm gonna go get some takeout.
See you.
Bye.
I thought Cruz might still be here.
No, he left a little while ago.
So how did your dinner go and everything?
Dinner was great. Everything else was, almost perfect.
Why the look then?
I don't know. Maybe I'm borrowing trouble. Because on the one level, Cruz is very attentive and he's in tune with my feelings and my thoughts. And he's very open to us trying to find our way in this relationship. You know, it's almost like we're exploring some uncharted territory, and it's not scary because he's holding my hand.
Well, that sounds perfect.
Yeah, it is. And then I remember that he's already taken this trip with someone else. You know, I can't help but wonder if he's not in the back of his mind writing a mental postcard to Eden that says something like, having a wonderful time. Wish you were here.
Our circulation has increased how much? Really? Well, it seems like the more trouble I get into, the more popular I get, huh? Yeah. All right, I'll tell you what I need. Well, crunch those numbers up into something that I can comprehend, and I'll look at them before the staff meeting. Right. Hey, kiddo.
You look swamped.
Well, it's not that bad. Suzanne and Katrina kept things in order just fine while I was being hassled in court.
It's good to be back, isn't it?
It's like coming home.
Well, could I possibly persuade you to leave home long enough to take me to lunch?
Lunch, eh? I don't think so. I have to edit this copy, and I've got to write my editorial. What is that under your arm? Is that the competition, young lady?
This?
Yes.
It's the Santa Barbara Bulletin. I like to keep up on all the local newspapers.
Newspaper? That is not a newspaper. That is a bird cage lining. Did you happen to read any of that? From cover to cover, maybe? What did you come up with? Find anything interesting? There's absolutely no controversy in that paper whatsoever. It's a rag. That's all it is.
And it's all yours.
What do you mean?
I bought it this afternoon.
Well, I'm afraid you wasted your quota, kid.
My investment was considerably more substantial. I didn't just buy this paper, Warren. I bought the paper, the whole works. And it's yours. You're the new editor-in-chief of the Santa Barbara Bulletin. Surprise.
Mason, I got a very good price on a quantity of Cabernet from our buyer in Sonoma. I'd just like you to initial that purchase order, please.
You don't need to run this by me, you know. I do trust you, Cassandra.
I don't like to take things for granted. When I do that, I get in trouble, so sign it, please.
Forgot your pen. You know, it's rather lonely rattling around in my doghouse all by myself. Why don't you come in and sit down and talk to me for a minute?
I have a lot of work to catch up on after all the fun-filled frolics of the holidays.
You can't avoid me forever.
I can try.
We work together.
Which is regrettable. If I had any sense, you would already have my letter of resignation in hand.
I wouldn't accept it. I'd tear it into 1,000 pieces and sit us both down at the bargaining table, take your pen, and try to figure something out.
We have nothing to negotiate.
Well, then we talk about the weather or the stock market. Hell, if things got really civilized, we could talk about Warren. Have you seen him since the trial?
I do not get it. Do you really derive some perverse pleasure from torturing me? You are the one who called off the wedding. You're the one who ended things between us. That means I have no claim on you, and you have no claim on me. So when are you gonna get over this stupid obsession you've got with me and Warren?
My state-of-the-art Stealth 2000 security system smashed to smithereens? Speak to me. Speak to me.
I am your Stealth 2000 security system.
Hi, Lionel.
Hi, Lionel. You smash my $15,000 security system to pieces and you say hi, Lionel?
Would it help if I said I was sorry?
No.
Or would it help if I said I didn't mean to do it?
Oh, maybe it was just you were trying out for batting practice with the Dodgers, huh?
It really wasn't her fault. We just got back from her new shrink, and he tells us that Dash was right. It's the postpartum deal.
Oh. Well, I guess it's nice to know that, isn't it? Is it treatable?
Doctor prescribed some tranquilizers.
Fine, I'll take 2.
Yeah. Well, with the tranquilizers and regular sessions with a therapist, they got to find a way to deal with the problem, bring it under control.
How can we tell?
Well, the doctor did say he had never seen a case quite like Mom's. What do you call it? Atypical, I think he called it.
Our luck, huh?
I really am sorry, Lionel. You can take it out of my paycheck.
You pay me, huh?
Well, then it's already been taken care of, hasn't it?
Hey, don't worry, don't worry. My insurance will take care of it if I can just figure out a way to write up the claim. Gina, are you sure you're all right?
Well, I am a little tired. But I really like my doctor. I think he can help me.
Oh, good. Well, I hope so for all our sakes. Now, I got an appointment. Kids, help yourself to what's in the fridge, will you? Oh. Excuse me. Just in case she gets inspired again.
Gotcha.
Wow. Is anybody hungry?
I am, Mom.
Not me. But I bet this little guy's hungry.
Okay, we'll give you your privacy then.
Okay. It's like it's you and me, kid.
I think I can handle that, Ted.
Here we are. Get you fed, and we'll take a nice long nap.
I am your Stealth 2000 security system. I am your Stealth 2000 security system. I am your Stealth 2000 security.
It might be a little easier if you started at the beginning.
Well, maybe that's part of the problem, you see. I'm not exactly sure where Eden and Cruz end or where he and I begin.
Did Cruz say something that made you doubt his feelings for you?
Well, yeah, he did say something, but it didn't make me doubt his feelings for me. It just made me feel clear on that his feelings for Eden are still very much alive.
You don't have to tell me if it's too personal.
No, the words weren't really important. I mean, he was mumbling in his sleep, but it was very clear that his life and the lives of his children are still inextricably bound to Eden.
Are you sure?
Absolutely sure. I also wonder if deep down Cruz is afraid that his involvement with me will somehow remove Eden's presence from the lives of his children.
That's not possible. She's their mother.
I know, but, I understand what he's feeling. I mean, the children need their mother. They need Eden.
They need someone to love them and make them feel safe. And you're doing that for them, Suzanne.
Well, I hope I do, but, sometimes I feel like a pale imitation.
You don't need to imitate anyone. You are who you are.
Yeah, Cruz always says that,
So
too.
listen to the man.
No, I do listen. Very carefully with a third ear. And what he dreams and what he's telling me are very different. I felt like I was eavesdropping on some very private moment.
Did you tell him what you heard?
No, I mean, he doesn't have control over it.
Do you know what I think?
No, would you tell me?
I think Freud was right. Sometimes a cigar is a cigar. And a dream is a dream, and talk is talk.
I would love to believe that. Yeah, but these are still very early days for Cruz and me. I mean, we're making connections on so many different levels, and the connections are still very fragile and tenuous. And I am just going on and on. Look, the bottom line is, I'm scared. I don't want to care about someone that much if it isn't going to work out. And my instincts, they're telling me to just run, to just get the hell out of here and not look back.
Yes, you're right. Warren has always been a sore point between us.
Only because you insist on picking at it. If you could just let it be, if you had once resisted the temptation to fling him in my face at every turn, maybe we wouldn't have gone through the hell of the last few months. Maybe we would even...
Maybe we would even be what? Married? I did screw things up royally, didn't I? I admit that. Well, if it's any consolation, Cassandra, I have retired my obsession with you and Warren.
Oh, really? What happened? Did we start to bore you? Oh, I see. The thrill of keeping our dirty little secret started to wear thin, huh?
It was never my secret to keep or tell in the first place. In fact, this whole thing has nothing whatever to do with me. But don't worry, my ego is expected to make a complete recovery once the swelling goes down. Oh, come on. Let me toot my horn just one more time, too. I think that my discretion helped Warren in court.
I realize that, and I'm very grateful. So, okay, you have done your good deed for the decade. Now I would be even more grateful if you would just leave Warren and leave me alone.
I care about you. I'm concerned for your happiness. And since your happiness and Warren's are part and parcel of each other, given the history you have together, given the way you felt about each other.
You are a student of antiquity, Mason. It's ancient history. What Warren and I felt for each other, it's a fossil. It's dead, it's buried. Now just leave it there on the earth. Why can't you ever let it rest in peace?
You know, in Antarctica, on a very desolate landscape, a plant was found. Simple fern. And no one knows how it got there. There's no ecosystem, life support to ensure the fact that it survives. But it survives all the same. Against all probability, even against nature, it does survive.
So what does that have to do with Warren and me?
Probably nothing. I suspect the tale reveals more about the teller than it does about the tale itself.
I see another riddle. Well, I'll tell you this much. I do feel like I'm living in the middle of Antarctica.
The Bulletin is your paper?
Your name will be on the masthead. I won't be involved unless you want me to be.
Excuse my ignorance here, but why?
All charges against you were dropped 1 week ago. Consider it an anniversary present.
I already have a paper, you know.
I know. What's your circulation?
Just above toilet level.
The Santa Barbara Bulletin has the second highest circulation in the county. You'll be able to reach 3 times the readership you have now.
What about these advertisers, though? Trying to tell me what to put in my editorial page? I'm not going to like that.
No. You have the deciding vote across the board. 1 paper, 1 voice. Yours. And Warren, it's a voice that needs to be heard.
I'll second it. What are you talking about?
Well, Ted, have a cigar. We just gave birth to a newspaper chain.
Come again?
Angela bought the Santa Barbara Bulletin, and it's going under my banner.
A newspaper?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that is very generous of you, Mrs. Raymond.
I consider it an investment in integrity. I expect a healthy return. I have to go to the bank to sign the final closing papers.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be back.
It's incredible.
Yeah, that was generous of her, wasn't it?
Yeah, maybe a little too generous.
Why?
I don't like the implied obligation, let's say.
Which is what?
Nothing. What's going on? What's up?
Have you heard from Cassie at all?
Not really. Why?
I thought since both you and Mason carried her colors in the trial that maybe one of you would come back to claim the prize.
I don't have much choice, do I? I don't know, actually, given all the complications. You know, I don't know if Cassie and I would have been the right combination to start with.
Yeah, why not?
When I was arrested on murder charges, she believed I did it.
So did a lot of other people.
You didn't. Julia didn't. Cruz. Of all the people I needed to be on my side, she was the one. I'm having a little bit of trouble getting past that, let's say.
Am I interrupting something?
Please, come in.
I have the quarterly report and the financial perspectives for the coming year.
Great. Let's get to it.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't know a debit from a debenture. As long as I can clear my checkbook, I'm doing great.
Well, thanks for stopping by then, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, well, I'll see you later.
Well, are we a bull or a bear today?
Definitely bullish. Okay, here are the certificates of deposit. The balance on the escrow accounts, the Ginny Mays. We are awash in a sea of black ink.
You've done a very good job.
Yes, well, I had help. On Mason's advice, we more than tripled many of our investments.
Well, Cassandra, that's where the buck starts and stops. Mason Capwell will have nothing to do with this family's financial program and will have nothing to do with this family. That's a period behind that. End of story.
I've been wondering, if you don't see someone until March or April, can you still wish them a Happy New Year?
I don't think there's a statute of limitations on season's greetings.
All right, then Happy New Year, Suzanne.
Happy New Year to you.
Thank you. Has it been? No broken hearts or resolutions?
No prisoners?
Oh, yes. Your boss got off just under the wire. I hope the reason that I haven't seen you lately has nothing to do with the fact that we were on opposite sides during Warren's trial.
No, not at all. I spent most of the holidays with Cruz and the kids.
Are you two what the tabloids would call an item?
I wouldn't go that far.
Why not? Look, just because I'm Eden's brother doesn't mean to say that you've got to squelch your feelings in deference to mine.
No, I wouldn't do that. I just don't want anyone to get the wrong idea about Cruz and me.
What's wrong with admitting that you care about him? I've seen how good you are for him. You're good for what ails him.
I'm surprised to hear you say that.
Well, so am I. I didn't approve at first. I thought maybe he was looking for a substitute for Eden, and that wouldn't have been fair to either one of you, and I'm glad to say I was mistaken.
Are you?
Anyone with eyes can see that you two have formed a bond that has nothing to do with anything but the two of you together. Now, Eden may have brought you together, but she's not the reason why you've stayed together.
This is just your unsolicited opinion, is that it?
Is it so far off the mark?
No, it's just so far off the wall that you would act like you know anything about Cruz and me.
Well, from my own observations,
From my observations, you haven't been aware of anything except for Warren and the trial. I mean, you have been so hell-bent on getting him convicted. I'm surprised you even know what day it is, let alone anything about my personal life.
Suzanne, I have excellent peripheral vision. And I try never to lose sight of the people I care for. Now, Cruz is one of them. And so are you, by extension, because of the way you care for him. I know it. He knows it. Believe me, he knows just how lucky he is. My God, twice in a lifetime? Oh. Happy New Year indeed, Suzanne.
Twice in a lifetime. There's no such beast.
Sure CC isn't here?
Yeah, he's not here. We got the whole house to ourselves. He's out of town.
I'm not sure I like the vibrations here.
Well, Channing likes it. Don't you, Channing? Who knows? Maybe this will be your home someday.
Not with this little red-eyed monster breathing down our necks.
Mom, you're not gonna zone out on us again, are you?
No, of course not. I'm just overtired, that's all.
Where's that beautiful baby I keep hearing about?
Katrina! What a surprise. I didn't know you were here.
Yeah, I just invited her over. She wanted to take a look at the baby.
Oh, he's really cute. Can I hold him for a minute?
Oh, just for a minute. It's almost time for his feeding.
Be careful with him.
Oh, he's so tiny. Oh, he's so good. What a beautiful baby.
Came out kicking and screaming. You should have seen him.
I wish I had. I helped a neighbor of mine deliver her baby back home. Oh, it was really incredible, really exciting.
Well, we certainly didn't lack for any excitement when he was born. How many babies do you know who were born in a vet's office, for instance?
Well, he did a good job. Look at this little guy. He's perfect. Oh, he got his mother's eyes.
You think so?
Yeah.
Gina, wait.
Mom!
Gina.
Oh, my God.
What happened to her?
I have no idea. One moment she was standing there, next she was out cold on the ground.
Gina?
She said something about being tired.
Well, maybe she's run down. Is she taking medication of any kind?
Yes, the tranquilizers the doctor prescribed. I'll get him.
Gina? Gina, come on, open your eyes, wake up.
So, in the battle of the bottle versus the breast,
No contest. Breast milk wins, hands down. You see, breast milk, it's easy to digest. It's also nutritious. And the mother passes on her immunities to the baby. Not to mention the caring and the closeness and the bonding that occurs when a mother feeds her child.
so you would recommend that women everywhere breastfeed their babies?
Absolutely. It's safe, it's economical, and it's ecologically sound. Not only that, it's got its own handy-dandy dispenser, so there's nothing to throw away.
It's just a shame that more babies born into third world countries can't benefit from your message, Gina.
Well, I'd take it to them myself if I thought I could make a difference.
But you can, Gina. You can make a difference.
Tell me how.
Better yet, I'll show you. There they are. You're tired, you're poor, you're hungry babies of the world. Ready to latch on and chow right down, Gina. Go on. Go on and go to them. Show them how sweet the milk of human kindness can be. Give it to them, Gina!
I can't.
Why not?
There are millions and millions of them, and I only have two. No, you can't make me. No, stop them. I can't. No, I can't. No, don't make me. No.
Gina, it's okay. I'm here. It's Dash.
Dash, get your hands off me.
Look, you fainted. Katrina called me because.
But to play doctor, I don't want to know.
Mom, you're supposed to be taking these tranquilizers. I counted them. They're all here.
Well, of course they're all there. You think I want to poison my baby?
What are you talking about?
The tranquilizers, they would be transmitted through my breast milk to the baby.
Gina, that's true, but only in trace amounts.
Well, who asked you? Are you a mother? I don't think so.
Gina, he's a doctor. He's trying to help you. You should be thanking him and not screaming at him.
It's just I get a little tired of everybody telling me how I should feel and how I should react to things and what I should be saying. Especially someone with a sexual history like yours.
Lily, you might want to call your mother's doctor and work something out about this medication.
She's all right, though. I mean, physically.
Physically ain't her problem. She's sick. She needs some help, all right? I see to it that she gets it. Excuse me?
Cassie. Yes. Angela.
If you're looking for Warren, he had to go to a staff meeting.
Oh. Well, I should know by now that he never stays put in one place for more than 5 minutes at a time. I don't suppose that's going to be getting any better now that he has 2 newspapers to get out. Did he mention my present?
Yes, he did. He did say something about it. That's really quite a gift.
I can't tell you how gratifying it is to be able to provide a larger forum for someone who has as many important things to say as he does.
Well, this isn't the first time you've come through for him, is it?
Hopefully not the last.
You know, I was very impressed by your testimony on his behalf. There aren't many people who would sacrifice themselves to save someone else.
In my position, wouldn't you have done the same thing?
I don't really know. Not that Warren isn't worth it. I admire you for it.
Hate me a little bit, too?
No, Angela, I don't hate you.
Well, maybe hate is too strong or not the right word. But I do know that you and Warren were very close once, and that doesn't just go away because circumstances dictate that the 2 of you can't be together any longer.
Are you asking me if I'm jealous?
I guess I would be.
I want him to be happy.
So you don't mind the 2 of us being together?
No, I don't mind. It's none of my business. It's obviously what Warren wants.
You want to see me?
I want you to tell Cassandra that there's no biological reason why she shouldn't see Warren. It's high time.
I'm not going to do that, and you know why not.
This is not about you, Lionel. This is about a lie. Cassandra and Warren have been cheated of their feelings for each other by a lie. Remove the lie and let nature take its course.
Oh, really? Well, gee, if my memory doesn't fail me, it seems to me that that lie has served you very well in the last few months.
And it's come back to haunt me. I can't speak for you, but I don't sleep very well at night. And I'm sure Warren and Cassandra don't either.
Oh. And since when has Warren become your new best friend? 2 weeks ago, you couldn't build a gallows high enough for him. And now you're worried about his sleep habits?
I'm concerned about Cassandra. Unlike Warren, she is your flesh and blood. And she's had her whole life pulled out from underneath her. And you're right. I'm as responsible as anyone for her present unhappiness.
Oh, and now you're trying to find a way to ease your guilty conscience. Why don't you try therapy, Mason? It's cheaper. It's a whole lot cheaper than making the rest of the world pay for your mistakes.
Lionel, I am trying to right a wrong. With the exception of you, nobody benefits from perpetuating this lie. A lie that you begat with Sophia. A lie that drove Augusta to seek solace in someone else's bed. 9 months later, Warren appeared. Bouncing baby boy Lockridge, at least that's what it says on his birth certificate.
And of course, I gave him his name.
Oh, because it suited you. Another convenient, face-saving lie. And one that hasn't worn very well over the years, has it, Lionel? Augusta spent how long drying out in rehab? Warren and Cassandra torture each other every time they're within 3 feet of each other. Oh, but that's okay with you. That's fine with you, Lionel. Your life goes along just blithely as ever. Well, hang on to your socks. Because your life is about to take a monumental and unscheduled U-turn. And guess who's driving? Either you tell Cassandra the truth, or I will.
Mom, you should really be home resting now.
In a minute. There's something I have to do first. Will you take the baby?
Yeah.
Dash, I just want to apologize for the crack I made about your sex life. I know you were only trying to help me.
Really? Well, that's, wow, I'm glad you think that way. Listen, Gina, I meant to tell you that postpartum depression is nothing to take lightly. All right, if your doctor has prescribed a certain course of medication for you, then that's because he feels it's the most effective way to treat your illness. You gotta stick with it.
But what if it has an effect on my baby?
Listen, Gina, I realize that you have very strong feelings about breastfeeding your child. There are other alternatives. All right, the bottom line is that if you don't take care of yourself, then you're not gonna be able to take care of your baby.
Oh, come on, Doc, give me a break. You give birth, come back, and then we'll talk.
Okay. Fine, I give up. Bye.
This report from overseas, infant formula is poisoning thousands of babies living in the third world. Manufacturers of the formula refuse to comment, but it is believed that the powder mixed with water from contaminated sources is the main culprit. Did you catch that, Gina? Nurturing your young has become a global problem. What are you going to do about it?
Me? I'm supposed to do something about it? Now I'm supposed to solve the world's problems. I'll tell you what I'll do.
Think about it, Gina. In a related story.
Hey, I was watching that.
Do me a favor, buddy, and get a life, okay?
You want my reasons for not telling Cassie the truth. Number one, Augusta. I made her a promise, and I'm not gonna break it. Because if I did, it could push her right over the edge.
It would be a monumental relief, not to mention enormously therapeutic, to bring this whole thing out into the open.
But you can't guarantee it. Can you, Mason? Number two, Warren. I'm not gonna be the one to tell him his whole life has been a lie. To me, he is my son. And I'm not gonna tell him he's not.
The freedom to love Cassandra the way he wants would far outweigh any sense of betrayal he might feel for you.
Let's talk about Cassie. What makes you think that they really, really belong together? Oh, however much they care for each other. How many times, in how many ports did he leave her and go off chasing that elusive dream of his? How many times did she play second fiddle when he went off chasing a revolution or a changing of the guard anywhere in the world? Telling them the truth is not going to alter the fact that his number one love is his work.
They'll have to come to terms with that on their own. You cannot presume to make that choice for them.
And you cannot presume to tell them to soothe your guilty conscience. Come on, Mason. You think one simple revelation on your part is going to make up for all the harm you've done? It's too late for damage control, Mason. Come on. If you tell Cassie the truth, you are opening up the floodgates. Now listen to me. Mason, I have agonized over this more than I can ever tell you.
Keeping Warren's birthright a secret has been disastrous for everybody, Lionel.
Really? Well, let me warn you, it is a hiccup compared to the potential scale of Cassie's reaction if she finds out that she's been lied to all this time. You think that telling the truth will set Cassie free? What if it doesn't? What if she falls apart? Who's gonna be there to pick up the pieces? Are you, Mason? Think about it.
Suzanne, hi.
Hi.
Isn't it your day off?
Yeah?
You don't have to come into work on your day off.
I had some odds and ends I had to take care of. You haven't seen Cruz today, have you?
No, I was going to ask you the same thing. I got some news for him, but I haven't been able to pin him down.
Yeah, me either.
Any problems I should know about?
What do you mean?
Well, I understand that you guys have been keeping company, as my grandmother would say. When that happens, you can have falling out.
No, nothing like that.
Good. Glad to hear that, because I really like Cruz, you know, and if I knew that he crossed you, I'd have to break his ankles.
Your services are appreciated, but definitely not requested. I'm gonna go down to the stacks. I'm gonna do some research on that article on the wage price freezes.
The what?
Wage price freezes.
I have a better idea. Why don't you go and find Cruz and see if you can get rid of that glumpy look on your face?
I don't think so.
You sure?
Positive.
Okay. Well, if I do hook up with Cruz or see him, should I tell him you're looking for him?
I don't know. Why don't you forget I ever said anything, okay?
Well, it wouldn't be a lie. I've been digging here and you haven't said a word.
See you later.
Hello, you two. Happy New Year.
Yes, it is.
Keeping you busy at the clinic, Dash, are they?
Yeah, actually.
I would like to talk to you about making a contribution, supplies, whatever else is necessary. Maybe we can get together and discuss it over drinks sometime soon.
Well, it would be great.
I'll catch up with you. I want to speak to Mason for a minute.
Mm-hmm. That's fine. I'll wait out front.
I'm not complaining, but what's that for?
Gratitude. My old friend is back. I could tell by the way you were with Dash just now that you're making a true effort to change.
If there's a change in me, Katrina, you are the catalyst, at least in part.
No, it's coming from within you.
Well, then you pointed me in the right direction. Gave me a hell of a good talking to when I really needed it. And you started me thinking about where I was as opposed to where I wanted to be. The disparity stretched in front of me like an enormous abyss. And the little prick you gave my conscience saved me from being swallowed up whole.
So now you're perfect, I suppose?
Just about.
I'm glad to hear it.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. I'll see you later.
Hi.
Hi.
I need to ask a big favor. I need the apartment again tonight.
Did you and Cruz work things out?
No, not yet, but we will.
So how are you going to do it?
Well, first, I'm going to have to find him and get him over here. Now, that's the easy part.
What's the hard part?
The hard part is trying to help him to let go of Eden so that we can have a fresh start of our own.
How are you going to accomplish this?
By spending as much time with him as I can, and not trying to replace the memories of Eden, but just trying to make some new ones of our own, you know. And then I'm going to try and let Cruz know how much he's needed and wanted and loved.
It's gonna be a rough job, huh?
I know, you know, but somebody has got to do it, so it might as well be me. And besides, I just can't stay away from the guy.
I know Lionel was kidding, but isn't this how William Randolph first got his start?
Yes, but I think he did it without a benefactress.
Well, imagine how far he could have gone if he had the kind of power the two of us generate.
He did all right.
Oh, is my timing perfect?
How you doing? Well, 2 visits in one day. What do I owe this to?
I wondered if you'd heard from your mother. You know, she was released from the clinic.
Well, yeah, she called when she got out, but I haven't heard from her since.
Okay, if she does call, let me know right away, will you?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
We were just about to go to dinner. Lionel, care to join us?
We were?
Yes.
No, thank you. Do you mind if I stay and use your phone now?
Sure. No problem. Ready? You sure you don't want to come?
No, thanks.
Okay. There's a list of 900 numbers in my top drawer.
Hello? Oh, good, I caught you in. Listen, I want you to go ahead with that search. Yeah, pull out all the stops. I want you to find Augusta tonight, if possible.
I was summoned?
I did request an audience with you, yes.
Well, if this is another diatribe about me and Warren, you can just save it.
When you hear what I have to say, I think you'll be very interested. What would you say if I told you you'd been lied to? That there's no reason in this world why you and Warren couldn't spend the rest of your lives together?